Uh, okay, let's do it. Hello, YouTube. Oops. Well, that was still kind of cloudy, but let's just readjust. Yeah, this way. That way we don't get a sun bedroom glare. What's up, YouTube? Rexmon Productions back at it again, live through the power of YouTube for a Sunday afternoon live stream. Just finished some chores, and now I'm just doing a Yu-Gi-Oh live stream and also giving out all the life updates. So I kind of, because of reasons, I've just been getting distracted from time to time and trying some other new stuff on Saturdays. So I guess now instead I'm doing live streams on Sundays instead of Saturdays. But sometimes I'll do live streams on Wednesdays. Um, so in our previous live stream for Yu-Gi-Oh! Based, we were actually doing a matchup against Merrick Ishtar. I'm actually gonna try that again real quick just to see if we can actually beat him. And then after that, um, there we go. Excuse me. So we're gonna duke it out with Merrick Ishtar. We did lose, and just out of curiosity to see what would it say if you lost against Merrick, I let the losing animation play. I forget all the cards that he does in fact play. I do believe he runs Raigeki. I'll keep Mucka Mucka and throw out the Electric Snake. I can't remember if he runs Change of Heart, but I do believe he runs at least Brain Control. No, he runs Change of Heart, which means steal your shit forever. Now I wish I would use Mucka Mucka. Ooh, that's a Jiraigumo. Well, I'm screwed in more ways than one. Oh wait, I have it. I'm glad okay, I had a Raigeki. So that's retribution for your treason. One of my favorites, Maskdom Greenfish, I think is her name. Yep, Maskdom Greenfish. One of my favorites, because that's a video of Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Duel stories for the American. Ugh, another Jiraigumo. I hope I draw a Slender Girl, because she's the only Pyro type that I know that I have for sure. Well, this is a problematic, because, yeah, Merrick's top deck and double, possibly even a... Oh? Well, wait. Really? You're an Ice Queen, but your primary's Earth? That's so dumb. Wait, no, you're a thief. Bruh. I mean, I did have a water monster, but that was the mermaid, and Merrick killed her. Dang it. Well, from what I can tell, Merrick's got, like, either all tribute monsters, which is great for me, but... Oh, man, that... Ooh. Yeah, I'm yawning, that sucks. Change of heart, forever and ever. I think I lost. Okay then. Too little too late for an acid truffle. But, yeah. I think this is going to be an embarrassing live stream of me just getting my ass kicked at classic games of Yu-Gi-Oh! Wrong section. But now we're also gonna try a little, let's try and take another for like, you don't even know how many times I've fought as I call the evil brainwashed Pegasus alter ego. I think it's, I don't think it's pronounced as Soul Shovel Sky. It's probably pronounced something else, but I know for a fact the first name is pronounced Soul because it's S-O-L, but I just can't, for the life of me, pronounce the actual French name. I think it's Chev, like, but not like Chevy, but kind of closer to like a Chevy, but without the V. I don't know, let's see here. Oh, dang, hold on, rewind. Soul... It almost looks like it's spelled like Chevy. Shovel Sky. I don't know, in many ways it almost sounds like you're supposed to say Shovel Sky, but more like Shovel Sky, like it's Chevy and Shovel Sky. Like take Chevy, take Shovel, and take Sky, and that's the fusion. That's Pegasus's brainwashed alter ego. alter ego last name, Shovel Sky. Or Chevy Shovel Sky. God, okay, but enough of trying to like say stupid names. Raise a glass of Mountain Dew, and let's pray that this is the Sunday that I finally defeat Chevy Shovel Sky. Alright. Alright, well, we're not starting off too bad. We got a Dark Hole, we got a Beacon to Darkness, we're starting off with a Trap Master, and I did just now remember that sometimes he does pull Harpy's Feather Duster, which does scare me somewhat. Woo! Boo! Alright, I suppose. Oh, hey, cool. So I'm gonna take an opportunity to tribute. This might screw me over, I don't know. But I'm gonna Terramorph into Ocean. Hell yeah. Yep. Okay, so this feels kind of risky, but in more ways than not, I don't want Pegasus to maintain too many monsters because I'm afraid he'll tribute into Summon Skull. So, okay. They're still so good. Yeah, that does kind of suck, but oh well. That really sucks. Oof. Owie. Yeah, instant effect. How many cards does he have in hand? Just one. So Pegasus is going to be playing top deck gaming, whereas I will, well, I'm sort of kind of doing the same, but at least I have stuff in hand. Actually, I'm curious, does he have any monsters that are summonable? Nope, all he has is Mangaruran. Boo, I got burned. Must be a power-up card. Alright, so... Ooh, this might finally be the Sunday night, well, Sunday afternoon, but this might finally be the stream where I finally beat him! I've got field terrain advantage in my favor, not his. He's top decking. Okay, his life burning is annoying, but oh well. Okay, this might finally be oh my god. See, I put well... Okay, never mind. I keep forgetting the Legendary Fisherman, despite being a water attribute, is still Warrior Tribal, so he does not gain the benefit from me dropping Ocean, so that always makes me mad. Oh, you're on defensive. Maybe to an Alligator. What do I got? Yep, called it. I'm actually shocked that well, also because Toon Alligator... It's very confusing because I always forget that field power bonuses do not amplify based on attribute, it's based on tribal, but oh well. Well, now I'm a little mad that my Acid Trap Hole got wasted on a Toon Mermaid, but whatever. But, unfortunately I don't actually have any more tribute monsters, so I don't know. But holy shit, this is getting really too close. It's almost giving me like a weird heart rate anxiety. So I'm like both excited and scared. Wait, what's... Okay, I have Monster Reborn. I'm a little nervous because I could have revived... Did I just finally win? that is so fucked up and lame. That was messed up. It that was like my 5th or 7th attempt at beating him, and after all that work, I get 1 XP and a garbage monster. No offense, but oh, good God! Okay, I was not ready for that kind of jump scare. Okay, whoa! I'll rewind that just a pinch. That is cool. But I was not ready for that boom slide through the sky dragon cinematic in my face, so that kind of gave me a jump scare. No! My best impression of Pegasus shouting no. It can't be. Unbelievable. How could I lose with the power of Reshef? I'm gonna be so pissed if there's an immediate boss fight that I can't retreat and heal up from after this, because I only got I got less than 3,000 life points. I'm actually gonna rewind that because I was actually looking away and talk to the. Okay, well, okay, never mind. Whoa. Ooh, Pegasus is turning back to his regular self. Hmm. Aww. Uh-oh. Oh. Dun dun dun. Hmm. Oh no. If I were to duel, I'd be screwed. The fact that I only have 3,000 or less life points? Hey, Yugi and Joey are back! The Pharaoh has returned! I have everything to fear. I only have 3,000 life points. Red Eyes! Dark Magician! Blue Eyes! Whoa, cool cinematic. I really do not know how I'm supposed to handle this match. Oh, wrong button. 40k! Hey, anybody play Warhammer 40k out there? Because clearly Reshef the Dark Being plays Warhammer 40k. That's how much life points he has. Ay, am I... Well... Okay, I'm gonna go this route, and... That always creeps me out when they have no personality. Yay! Okay. Boo! Okay. Oh, a Trap Master. Alright. So here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna drop Kyryushin, Terraform. Boom. Wait. Ah, wait. Elvira? What? Now we're trying Monster One, so that'd be cool. Okay, that's what it said. Oh, what? Wait. Oh, you SOB! He terraformed! Well, got to calling the pot black, but that kind of sucked. He terraformed it immediately right afterwards. See, I hate that. He already gets to start the game off with, I mean, come on. So, actually, I'm gonna do a slight retcon. Yeah, that's also why I had a feeling that was a deadly booby trap, so yeah, let's do it this way. But that really sucks, because Castle of Dark Illusion. God, that card is dangerous and OP. Okay. Oh, okay, sure, thanks, I guess. But see, what sucks is, all it really takes is, like, honestly, I'm ticked that Pegasus or Soul Chevy Shovel Sky kept dropping and spamming health burn cards, because honestly, I think Rechef is going to kill me this turn. Ugh. Well, yeah, just not the way I thought he was going on. Well, okay, so my only prayer is he doesn't attack me with that monstrosity, but rather sacrifices it, tries to play something. Yeah. I'm actually curious, what happens if I do lose? Wait, what? Why didn't he kill me? Oh, wait. I did the math wrong. Never mind. I did the math wrong in my head. Okay. Well, I might have sort of top-decked a card that might put the game into overtime, but it won't really save my ass. I don't know. I'm conflicted and confused about this. Yeah, because Vorse Raider being a Fiend type, he'll auto... Wait, what? Oh, right. So, that's a problem. And the fact that I only have 100 life points, all Rechef has to do is play one monster and I'm dead. I mean, A for effort, but E for results, because I went into the fight with like not even 3,000, I had 2,450 or 60. And right there, that auto kills me. I'm actually curious how that ends up. Actually, lost the duel. So, actually, I want to see my trunk. Yeah, I lost a baby dragon. But what does that now do? Do I have to re-challenge Pegasus all over again? I'm actually curious. I might. Hold on. Yeah, so that actually is insult to injury. So literally, it's not bad enough that you have to defeat Pegasus with 20k life, but then you have to immediately fight Rechef the Dark Being. So literally, that whole victory high was extremely bittersweet. Like, I just don't know. Full cinematics, though. I'm a little mad. And, yeah, lost for words about that whole formula. That's one of the major reasons why people talk shit and hate the living hell out of Rechef of Destruction. They made that game way too difficult and way too unnaturally balanced. Like, literally, the only way I would know how to defeat and win is literally pre-program the deck with all the computer hacks with unlimited funds, unlimited deck restrictions, auto unlocking all the cards. And I don't like playing like that, I really don't. But yeah, so there you go. So that was a cool brain animation. That's cool. So, I mean, it was cool that I finally beat evil brainwashed Pegasus, but sucked. But, you know, wasn't allowed to save, wasn't allowed to heal, wasn't allowed to, yeah. So today, I'm actually gonna do now a little bit of Dungeon Dice Monsters. But I'm not actually going to do any of the tournaments today. I'm only going to do a little bit of free duels. Let's do... Because I know he's dragon themed, so let's duel him real quick. And yeah, I'm done. Interesting background. Alright. So let's see. Yep, explosive mine. Let's do the king. Shoot. See, this is one of the reasons why I need to play more video games more often. So I actually can't remember if dragons have type advantage against spellcasters. I think they do, actually. But oh well, whatever. Hey, it's on par. Alright. Nope. Nope. Man, what? No, actually, I don't like... Well... No, because if they were lucky enough to do the whole dimension of dice thing, they could still, yeah. So, just traditionally, that is my preferred favorite way to do, like, a defense tactic, but yeah. Alright. I forgot I had you in the deck. Alright, well I got some good defense capsules loaded up. Alright, attack crests. Ooh, I didn't even see the double mark on that attack crest. So hey, I already got my primary 3 attack crests, which is good. Very good. Draco's racking up some attack crests also, but not quite any movement crests yet. Oh wow. Not bad. I think I'll concentrate one more time on the level 3, because I'm not even trying to dimension a level 3, I'm just trying to rack up attack and movement crest. Well, at least, wow, lucky 7 all around for attack and defense. So now I'll start dimension dot... Oh, he's doing the same thing too. Alright, what are we going for? Petite Dragon? Yeah, Petite Dragon. Which is cool because he just gave me 2 angles to attack his heart crests. That's awesome. So now I'm actually gonna start building in an advanced bridge with the Karibos. And, let's be a little experimental with Beaver Warrior, because I think it said Beaver Warriors, yeah, it does have double movement. Alright. Karibo, let's dance. Let's do it. Yes! Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, so far so good, you know, like, I've got all the attack crests I need, I have a plethora of defense crests, now I just need to rack up some movement crests for... Very, interesting placement. I can only imagine it being something of, like, a, I lost my train of thought. I can only imagine it being something like... Oh, yeah, I'm actually glad I put Witch's Apprentice, because it's a 1, fits the theme with Karibos and stuff, and provides movement please. Nope, okay. Well, yeah, I have plenty of attack crests, so I'm gonna pursue with Karibo. Alright, let's see here. Nope. Not quite yet. Nope. Nope. Well, I think this is our best option for right now, just because. It's intriguing that Draco placed what I can only assume is a landmine like I did, but in such a wacky way. And, well, like me, Draco's racking up all the attack crests he could ever want, but we're not doing so great on movement, so, I should have probably gone for my level 2s that round, but, oh well. Wow. Yeah, I'll definitely change things up to my level 2s for like Battle Steer, Battle Ox, or even Mystic Horseman. Just to try, What? That's an odd placement considering, so I have no idea why he did that. I'll never understand the goof-ups of AI. I'll never understand it. Let's see here. Battle Steer, because you've been my main ace for so many battles. Let's go, Mr. Horseman. Oh yeah! I am a little sad that I don't have any, that I did not dimension the dice, but I'm so glad that I have all the movement that I need now, so this match is more or less in the bag. Okay, I was about to say, if he was about to dimension the dice in a way that gave me a 3-angled strike force on him, I was gonna laugh my butt off. But yeah, no, seriously, all the more I definitely need Battlesteer or somebody. And in hindsight, wow. Okay, well, definitely need to take off the med kit and replace that with Battle Ox, just so I have a healing kit, maybe? Because honestly, I need to get like you guys, or even like I don't know, Battle Ox on roster, just so I have somebody who hits hard and can tank at least one hit, you know? Alright! I think for right now, maybe my Mystic Horseman would be my #1 choice to go for. Ooh, wait, no. Almost. No. Well, maybe. No. Well. I feel like that's good enough. I think that's good enough. And I went Mystic Horseman because he has a lot of HP, so let's take some hits. And also I think I just realized something. Yeah, so, but do you have, any, defense crests? You do, but I hit for 20, so just so I don't get sideswiped and it nerfs the dragons that are already on the board, it's for a little extra protection. And I think I just missed an opportunity to try and march my Karibo all the way over. But at the same time, Draco doesn't even have any movement capsules, so this is hysterical for me. Let's call Battle Ox, let's call Battle Steer, and do I have any other level? Oh, well, there's Ryukshin, but I don't know. I'll call in Ryukshin just because I don't want to play around with the item dice again. Okay, that works for me. And let's pull back Battle Steer. He's fun, one of my favorites. Oh, I think this is done. I think he's done. Nope, can't do it that way. Yes, do it that way. Alright. Can I do it? Oh, yeah. And what's sad is, that was 12, hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I could have marched Karibo over and attacked last turn and could have won this turn. I'm a... What? He has an ability? Wow! Huh, learn something new about your shit every day, huh? Wow! I didn't know Mr. Horseman could make himself stronger for a turn with a magic press. I'll have to remember that next time in the future. Yeah, alright. Nobody else has any abilities, And just for fun, even though I don't need to, I'm just gonna, you know, march my Karibo just to look cute. Oh yeah, he is done. Bye-bye. It's a real shame, though, if he would have rolled up some... excuse me. If he would have rolled up some not attack crest, some movement crest, he probably could have won that fight, or at least put up a better fight, I should say. And there's Battle Ox. Alright, just to see what happens. Let's just call him Battle Ox just to show off, you know? Can't really hit nothing, but hey. Just to flex and show off. Boom, boom. Battle Steer, drop that heart. Alright, nice. Alright, do I win anything? I want something, but it ain't much. Damn! Alright, let's fight, what's his name? Stringer? I think it said Stringer. I guess. I'll finish. Excuse me. Alright. Slot machine, exploding disc, and King, let's go. Alright, not bad. Hey, I like that. Alright, so yeah, I'm getting some movement crest and attack crest for future turns. Alright. Alright, let's just roll it up again. If I were to roll the exploding disc, I would... Oh, ooh, defense crest, those are helpful too. Yeah. Okay, but I don't know, if I weren't to drop the exploding disc for protection on my heart points, I would probably want maybe more so Pump King, because I don't... well, now I'm starting to think I'm not going to mention because everything's like... Yeah. So I'll do one more attempt, and if that doesn't work out, I'll switch up for Krivos and stuff. Wait, he's a dragon player too? Huh. Okay. Alright, let's go. So, if I don't roll up anybody this round, then I'll switch... Yeah, I'm gonna have to switch, because, yeah, I'm getting kind of bored with that. So I'm gonna drop down to level 1s and start dropping, like, my Krivos and my Witch's Apprentice. It's funny how the AI makes bad investments like that. I'm actually gonna experiment, because movement is summoning gives me an attack crest, which I could always use. And what's another good level 1? Well, actually, let's see here. She prioritizes... I'm gonna go for the Kuriboh this time, just to try and prioritize a defense crest if I don't get a summoning crest, which is great. And yes, this is awesome. Alright, so... I still want to have some form of defense, but also progression, because I didn't get a defender, so boom. Yeah! So now I got more attack crests. I am so lucky I won that. I think I won it in our fight against Joey? Or we won it as a prize in our fight against Taya. Alright, so now let's call in the Kuribohs again. And Beaver Warrior! And I want to prioritize Kuriboh because I want to save my Beaver Warrior for trying to roll up more movement crests and stuff like that. At least I think it said movement crest, not attack crest, but I could have been wrong. I don't know. I need to shave later tonight. Probably might take a break from the stream for like a quick 5 or 10 minutes to make a sandwich. That is a very odd placement that he did. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, he's being slightly strategic in his placement with, like... Oh, there you are, Krivos. He's being... Okay, he provides both. He's being slightly strategic by cutting me off on the left side, but his right side's completely exposed. I'll go Kuriboh one last time, just because. It's on brand. Alright. I think this is, for right now, our best strategy. But now, because of how much progression we've made, I think I can dimension the dice to be adjacent, but I need to drop, like, Battle Steer or Battle Ox. Ooh, Jirai Gumo. And see, again, like, I think that helps me? Well, okay, no it doesn't, because then I would have to be obligated to, well, yeah. So, no, I can never make heads or tails of the AI logic, so time to bring in my Ace the Beast Warriors. I know for a fact they have advantage against warriors. That didn't work out so well, but at least I got another attack crest and another defense crest. And I would assume that warriors have the advantage against dragons. I think I see what he's trying to go for, but I'm not gonna try and block his path yet until I dimension on my level 2. Okay. Because, I don't know how far he's gonna go with that. I really do not know. Well, he's getting more, but it's hilarious how the AI will waste their movement crests on investments like that. It really is. Alright, finally. I do. But at the same time, regardless of how powerful your attack status is, it's still 1 heart per attack. You know, let's bring on Mr. Horseman. And let's try to find the perfect... Does it dimension? It made the dimension. That is hysterical. Alright! Okay, I'm going to experiment by placing my Mystic Horseman here. And... So I don't even know, does he have 2 Mimic Crests? I don't know. He needs 2 Mimic Crests so he can try to stop me. He only has the 1. And wow, he has... Uh-oh. Okay, so now he sees what I'm doing, but that also kind of sort of just helped me a little bit. So yeah. Let me see. I'm going to add this to try and see if I can rack up a shit ton of Mimic Crest, because if I can just win the lottery at Mimic Crest, I can send Karibo in to that blind spot and finish him off. Sadly, I did not, but just to be fun, I'm gonna advance Karibo and attack. And irregardless, I win next turn. Nice. That was cool. That was cool. In many ways, Dungeon Dice Monsters is a fun game to goof off with and maybe do a little light procrastinating, but the sad part is up and you just did that thing that prevents me from doing another. But in a way, I mean, I don't know, I've kind of infiltrated and sniped you perfectly and I win this round anyway. It's one of those games that takes a lot of pre-game strategy on the fly, knowing the rudimentary this and that, the strategies. It's really... Wow. That is awesome. 2 Battle Warriors. And if I'm not mistaken, Battle Warriors like $1,000 to win. Not 1,000, but like 10,000, like the Cabana Warrior in Grandpa's shop. It's not quite 2:30 yet, so what I will actually do is duel against Taya real quick. And yeah, that is so awesome. Oh man, now I'm conflicted. I am really super conflicted right now because... Oh man, I do want both my Battle Warriors, but my... Oh man. I'm gonna do a little experimental gamble and take out Beaver Warrior for my... Oh, and there's Sagi. And take out my Beaver Warrior for a second Battle Warrior. Oh, it's gonna be great. Oh, yeah. Oh! Fascinating little background. I don't think you can have more than 3 copies of the same... Oops, I was trying to get the exploding disc. I don't think you can have more than 3 copies of the same dice monster in your dice pool. Oh, I forgot about Roadbell. But yeah, that's off shape. But, yeah. That was awesome. Defense crests are okay, but I would have preferred at least some movement. I forget, doesn't she have like a special passive ability? No, she just has a lot of HP, and high attack stats for a level 1 capsule. Whoa, that was awesome. 5 movement crests. Nice. Alright. But I still really want the exploding disc. So if Taya launches her third monster before I can even get one, then I'll start calling for the Battle Warriors to dimension and get some attack crests. Well, I've got plenty of attack. Well, I got plenty of defense crests. I've got a few attack crests, and I got 5 movement crests. Only problem is I'm not racking up any summons, and I think Taya is almost generating a perfect little barrier that'll prevent me from trying to infiltrate snipe like I did in the previous game. So I think now is the time to call in the Battle Warriors to help me in some dimensionings and start building a bridge. Ooh, yeah. Now, traditionally, fighters like Taya, from my understanding, they're not aggressive fighters, so dimensioning it like this is a-okay for me. So yeah. God, that's so awesome. Yeah, what's weird is Taya, yeah, she's trying to be more defensive and turtle up. Oh, well, nope. Now I'm more or less guaranteed I'll have to fight at least one, that one being her Penguin Soldier. That's Battle Warrior. And let's just do a little bit of all three of you guys. Oh, alright. Not that one. Alright, that's 4 attack crests, 5 movement crests, and 8 defense crests. But unfortunately, no matter how you cut it, I'm gonna need to farm up a lot of movement crests because Taya is actually playing, relatively speaking, well on the defensive tactics. Because now I have no choice but to fight for Penguin Soldier. Boom. And, let's just go Karibo. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Perfect! Alright. Okay, so spellcasters have advantage against beasts, which means dragons have advantage against spellcasters. And I think it's zombie that has advantage against dragon? The type advantages of the formula. This is something I need to see on a book. Actually, after this match and after I'm done making my sandwich, I need to see if the instruction guide that the game comes with has the guides for type advantages and stuff like that. That's very good. Alright. Now I need lots of movements. Perfect. And let's call in Mr. Horseman. Ooh, there's actually placement. Not that way, though. Yes, much better. Could I do... I think that's the best I can get. Oh, wow. Nice. That cost me all my movement crest, but Karibo was able to get on that side of the board. Nice. Alright. Nice. I think I'll need one more attack crest, or I still have 2 in the bank. I do not know. Yeah, this is a very odd style because I don't think Taya had any monsters that were stronger than level 1, and bless her heart, you know, she could not get a single attack crest or movement crest. At least I don't think she did. But no, poor Taya. I mean, she was dropping monsters left and right, but she just, yeah. And hey, I had to kill her penguin soldier because the way she dimensioned everything blocked my path. So I mean, yeah. Now I remember being slightly better or being more aggressive offensive or having a more well-rounded party in our match against when we were in the tournament style. Because, yeah, the only way you can unlock characters from free battle is you gotta fight them in the tournaments first. Boom. Yay, we win. Alright. The T-Dragon's actually a pretty good dragon piece because it passively gives you the Anthem ability of plus 10 attack for all your dragons. So all in all, that was actually a really good prize. So, actually, I do want to see if, real quick, if the... Ooh, hard to read a little bit, but okay. Nice. Alright. Uh-huh. Wait, how to play... oh. Monsters, yes. Field, yeah. I'm not optionable. White is spellcaster, blue is warrior, yellow is undead, green is beast, red is dragon, and black is an item. Wait, did I see a... No, I did not. Recant for one more second. Monsters. There are over 100 varieties of monsters in all. Okay. Prokosaurus, Gator Dragon. In many ways, it would be cool if Konami did adapt some of the exclusive monsters from Dungeon Dice Monsters into the TCG, like they did with Orgoth the Relentless and the Strike Ninja. Noteworthy characters, you know, Mighty Mage, Knight of Twin Sword, maybe Gator Dragon, Blast Lizard has potential too. And then who else? Trying to remember a monster from Dungeon Dice Monsters that was relatively speaking. Oh, and Mega Thunderball. I think that, or the Mighty Thunderball, Mega Thunderball, or just Thunderball. I can't remember its name, but yeah, it was something like that. Yep. And hey, look, there's Orgoth the Relentless, which is funny because they incorporated him in the video game Rechef of Destruction years before Konami ever, you know, did theirs. But yeah. Okay, okay, good. Here's the thing. Yep, yep, yep. Tunnel, flying attack, yep. Okay, so Spellcaster beats Undead, Undead beats Beast, Beast beats Warrior, Warrior beats Dragon, and Dragon beats Spellcaster. Okay, so yay, I will hopefully memorize that eventually. So I'm actually going to put the stream on pause for like a quick 5-10 minutes because I'm kind of hungry and I want to make a sandwich, so I'll be back in 5 or 10 minutes. I was gone for about 10, maybe 15 minutes. I also stopped to make a peanut butter sandwich for my grandpa. Alright, so recap. Whoops, there it is. So, recap. Spellcasters beat the undead beat the beasts beat the warriors beats the dragons, and the dragons beat the spellcasters. Hmm. Hmm. There you are. So, oh wow, well, almost. But hey, 4 Mimicrest, can't complain about that. So this will probably be the last game of Dungeon Dice Monsters I play. For the most part, because after 4 matches, I think that's well enough. And also because I don't really feel like doing a tournament right now. Hmm. Well, I got another movement crest, but like I didn't really get what looked like close towards a. So me and Joy are having a similar back and forth. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Hmm. Hmm. I'm gonna do this one last time, just to see if I can get a defender real quick. Okay, great. Yeah, I'm doing it this way for sure. There we go. Better. Well, try the other one. There we go. Much better. Nope. Better. There we go. Oh yeah. There we go. And then I'm gonna start dropping the Battle Warriors so I can generate the attack crests. And also build the bridge and stuff. But yeah. So this will be our last game of Dungeon Dice Monsters because honestly 4 matches for me is well enough. So there's that situation. And then there's also the argument of a tournament would just take way too much time. Especially because I don't know. Mm. I didn't get the summon, but I did get the attack crest, so I can't complain about that. Alright, let's see here. Nope, nope, nope. And I do want that. I think the other way, just for reasons, would be better. There we go. So yeah, Joey put his character in a very unique way. I actually do want a Flame Swordsman though. Flame Swordsman's awesome, he's cool. Uh-oh. Warriors beat Dragon. Well, that, I think, does have a little bit of benefit to me, so... I don't know if I should worry about his 1000 Dragon. In ways I do, but in ways I don't. Going for the Witch's Apprentices because I want to try to recollect on some crest. I failed. I don't know. I think, about this one. That is... Ah, I'm one square off! Damn. Alright, no, that's not how you want to do it either. Definitely can't do it that way. Okay. Well, no, because no. Ay. That one almost worked. I just that somehow. Good enough. Yep. So because Warrior versus Dragon, if I remember incorrectly, is supposed to be the advantage, I might be able to, or no, I think because Joey has plenty of guard capsules, his dragon will take... Oh, okay. Well, that's the problem for me, because I don't think I can tank it the exact same way. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Oh, crap. Joey's following a fast one on me. But I'm so confused why he didn't choose to attack. That was very weird. He has the movement grass to attack me, but I guess he doesn't want to, which is fine for me, but it was odd that it... Well, then again, though, obviously the AI, I guess, doesn't want to waste movements, and also the AI also... That might be as good as I can get for right now. As good as I can... Oh, that's great! Alright, right on the skin of my teeth, that's awesome. Alright! So Joey put up a scare and put up a good, relatively speaking, fight, but I still pulled it out. Nice, nice. Wow. Just experiment, why not? Don't think I would take rebound damage. No? Alright. This is pretty cool. I wasn't expecting to use my Battle Warriors in this kind of style, honestly. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, never mind. Okay. So basically, all Joey did was block me off on making another dimension that would have been able, that would have allowed me to snipe his back row. It's fine. Oh, good. More attack, more movement. Nice. Let's see here. How many, yep, okay. Because, guess what? You're out. Yep. So, say goodnight to the Flame Swordsman. Nice. I hope that gives me, like, more opportunity to win Flame Swordsman. I don't know if that helps you or not. I'm not an expert on this game. Swan Battle Guard, not bad. I would admit, I would have been more partial to the Flame Swordsman. But that was actually pretty cool that I won Swamp Battle Guard. Actually, has some pretty good stats, too. Who do we have that's level 2? Well, we're definitely keeping you guys. Wait, aren't you level 2? Yeah, we're taking out Ryukushin and putting in Swamp Battle Guard. Boom! Awesome! Right, this was pretty cool episode for, Dungeon Dice Monsters. I have no idea in what other direction I want to take, because I like how this one can help with racking up movement crests, but I know maybe eventually I should take it out just to have more synergy for you guys. I'm not 110% sure. My Karibos need to stay with my Battle Warriors so that way I still have more level 1s to roll up dice with. It's really tricky trying to find the ultimate perfect fan style, you know? Because, like, one tribe beats another, so you don't wanna... I don't know. The YouTuber that I've watched, Casual Cooper, he did, like, I don't remember if he did 15 or 20 episodes for Dungeon Dice Monsters when it came out brand spanking new. I just know he did a crap ton of episodes. Well, he did enough anyway. But yeah. So I believe definitely I will do a stream Wednesday at least, because I'm probably not gonna be doing anything Wednesday. The only real question is there's one thing I do want to do before I close the stream, but as far as gaming goes, I don't think I'm gonna, well, I'm gonna do something I've never done before on stream before. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. So, today I'm just gonna do a quick little grind video real quick for YuGiOh Monster Capsules. I actually haven't played YuGiOh Monster Capsules since the day before or the week before my last episode for Monster Capsules dropped. So the all honest truth is, I can't remember when I even played the game. Now, I've said in one short video, I've actually done 2 shorts based on Monster Capsules. One was accurate, one I got inaccurate, because I thought the magic number for star chips in a capsule machine is guaranteed a attack skill capsule. And I was wrong, because I racked up 20 star chips and went to the 5th floor, and instead of getting another skill capsule, I ended up with, after 10 star chip investments, just another HP capsule, which I don't know if I've invested it on anybody yet. I don't know. I'll double check that when I start playing the game. But in another short I released, I showcased how Mako Tsunami is like the best way to farm and grind XP. See, definitely bringing in Flame Swordsman. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are, Rapid Horseman. Oh, wait, Silver Fang. Definitely want to bring you back to the party. And just to be nostalgic, let's bring it back, good old Bakura. Because, yeah, despite all the circumstances, like, all of Mako's monsters are like level 2 or level 3, he's actually pretty scary as an opponent when you first start the game. Especially because of how so much Ocean Drain for his creatures naturally, and how Kairyushin can just drop some damage on every monster on the board, extremely OP. But it's just the sheer fact that all my monsters are like level 15, like Bakura or higher, with the exception of my Rapid Horseman, who is only like level 5 or 6. But yet, despite having a monster who's level 25 or so, like my Flame Swordsman, I'm still gonna rack up like 12 experience points. I mean, literally the fight is almost too perfectly easy for my squad, because Bakura, like, he's just KOing every single fish monster that Mako's throwing at me. And again, I really love Bakura's attack pattern, which is why, amongst all the battle dolls, even though I haven't even seen Teia's abilities, which suck, because the only theory that makes sense is either Teia's like part of a New Game Plus formula, or because in story it took me 3 times to defeat my Valentine as a whole, so yeah, 16 experience points. 16. So, and you can duel the same people as many times as you want, but ultimately it's hysterical how I can just farm XP like that for opponents like Jester, Mako, Tsunami. I mean, literally, it's too easy to farm XP through him, and it's hysterical. So, yeah. Bring him back, Flame Swordsman, and correction, he's level 21. I thought he was higher than that, but it's all good. Where'd you go? Battle No, that's Battle Ox. I want Silver Fang and Rapid Horseman. Ooh, we will get a level up after this match is over. Oh. But yeah, Mako is very scary early on in the game because, again, Kairyu-shin being able to hit the whole board. Ow. Oh, got some breadcrumbs on my shirt that were so crusty they pricked my finger a little. Yeah, because I didn't just make like a regular sandwich. I toasted the bread first because I like toasted. I like my sandwiches toasted. But yeah, when I first faced Mako, that was like the most scariest OP ability ever, and I think in one of the previous episode recordings, I do believe Mako actually destroyed 1 or 2 of my monster capsules thanks to the power of Kairyu-shin. I do not remember. It was months ago. Because this is, you know, the 13th of July. Boom. So, yeah, that I would have, and this is 2nd floor. If I were to say that would have been back late March when that episode dropped. Ooh, I get a 2-for-1. But yeah, so it's been a couple of months since I fought Mako as a new opponent for the story, so like, I really do not remember how difficult Mako was back then. What? Oh wow, that one's still alive and breathing. Crap. Oh well. What's funny is even if he lands a crit, or even a perfect crit, to my understanding, because of my level gaps on him, he can't do more than 5 damage. And even then, he only has like a 50% shot at hitting my squad, so there's that too. Alright. Yeah, poor Joey though. Like, the battle doll concept's so cool, but it did Joey dirty. Because defeat Mokuba, who's your first boss, and then you get to do like the whole 2nd floor fight before you face the 2nd stage boss, which is Weevil. But the weird ass plot of the game, you immediately start the encounter with Joey getting snatched up and abducted. Yay, Rapid Horseman's now level 5. Which sounds pretty dang low and dangerous, but he's an evolution monster, so I don't know. I really don't know. I'm gonna face Mako Tsunami one last time, because I think that was 2 matches. And the stream's only been going on for 1 hour and 20, and I want to try to push the stream for at least 1 hour and a half. And because I also wanted to take this opportunity to put some more XP on my squad, especially Silver Fang, because yay, Silver Fang, you will get a level up after this match, or you've still got some fights to go. But yeah, it's really cool that I discovered the fact that Mako brings so much experience point opportunity. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Annoying, but oh well, whatever. What's funny is, like, when I was a kid growing up, I don't remember, there was a GameCube game called Final Fantasy The Crystal Crusade or something like that. It was a very unique alternative Final Fantasy style game because you got to, like, based on this and that, created your own character based on a specialty randomized formula that was like one of 4 different kind of tribe creatures. And if you were player 1, you were the red player, and if you were player 2, you were the blue player, or vice versa. Um, what's sad is, it was designed to be a 4-player game because it was a GameCube game, which was what was so cool about the GameCube. It was like every other cool, awesome video game that they developed was perfectly designed to be a 4-player game, which was why for me as a kid, the GameCube was the greatest gaming console in the world. However, there was only like one time in the world that we ever had 3 players, and that was when both me, my older sister, and our little sister for like 10 minutes got involved with the game with us, but she lost interest after that. So it always broke our hearts, but whatever. I think we also tried to get a friend involved, but I can't remember. Like one of our friends before they moved away, I can't remember saving my life. Well, this was actually a really cool grind fest, actually, because yep, that was 3 matches. Some of our squad leveled up, which was always great, because each fight with Mako, you know, is 15 XP, give or take. So, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90, and 105. So, 7 matches with Mako is guaranteed in one form or another level up. Ooh. But yeah, I really don't know when I'm going to do Yu-Gi-Oh! Monster Capsules again because I don't mind grinding on stream, but because of how I've invested time into the game as it is, and because of how much I like the game, I really do want it to be a video gameplay playthrough series. I don't want to do it as a live stream series. So again, the biggest reason why I haven't done any recording posts in maybe even almost a month, I'd have to actually look that up right now. When was my last episode for Yu-Gi-Oh! Monster Capsules? I'm looking that up right there we are. Oh, wow. Okay, so... Well, then again, that was like... I did the recording, but then I scheduled it to be, like, released 3 to 5 days after, so I don't know. Yeah, so the last time I released an episode for Yu-Gi-Oh! Monster Capsules was 3 weeks ago. So not quite a month yet, but it was in the middle of June. And now we're in the middle of July, so yeah. But, until I can find a new video editor processing system, still trying to figure out a good one. And I forgot to ask a friend about, which ones they're using, so, yeah, it's gonna be... I'd like to say I'd get back into doing another recording for Monster Capsules in August, but it might be closer to late September that I finish the series, because I can just feel that behind that door that is Kaiba, and that should be the final opponent, because if the plot is rescuing all 5 of your friends, well, the 5th person that we have to rescue is Grandpa. So the reality is we're kind of, at the very least, at the final boss, and the final chapter of the game, which is great, but still. So I'm gonna just save again, one last time. Ooh, you know what? I don't even remember if I ever looked at the instruction manual for this game. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, this is always fun. I always liked the effort that they put into the instruction manual for this game for the early days collection. It's really awesome. It is kind of aggravating that we still haven't really gotten to see the online thing. Whoa, felt like something shook the house. Yeah, as far as I can tell, these are the only games that the game has for online playing with other people. We've got Battle of the Great Duelists. We've got World Championship. Yeah, okay, that's two. Yeah, that's sort of kind of sucks. It's only two games. Like, I mean, because I know like a lot of people out there are really, really itching to see Dungeon Dice Monsters and Rechef of Destruction, or even I don't know what else I really want to see. Maybe Dark Duel Stories, the one for America. I know they're really itching for online play for all the games, but it's really sad, you know. Mm. But maybe come closer to the end of the year, Konami, and we will get on that because they just launched the Switch 2. They actually, which is really funny because they released this game late February, and then they actually just dropped the Switch 2 last month. So, yep. But alas, I think I'm actually gonna end the stream with playing. Well, actually, was there something else I wanted to do for like 5 or 10 more minutes? Not really. I just did that. I already tried that. Did not work out so well. Let's do this before we end the stream. Let's try one more time for like 5 more minutes against Marrakesh Star. Just to end this on 2 notes. Still lame that it's 2 cards on a stone tablet wall and not the Millennium Rod, but then again we see the Millennium Rod in his hand, but even still. So yeah, Merrick really roasted me with Change of Hearts, Jiraigumo, and all that other stuff. That's a dream? No, that's a shadow, so I need a dream. Which I do not have. Soul Hunter, same thing, it's a dark type, and I don't have any green type monsters in hand. Oh no, that was a fiend! I probably should have been more defensive, but I was too afraid of Merrick dropping some like Change of Heart or Brain Control, or even Raigeki, so I went offensive that turn. Ooh, okay, he's going defensive. Stop. Haha. Boom. Yeah, this is cool. And we might beat Merrick this time. Uh-huh. Not too soon, he dropped another Dark Elf. Oh good, but we drew Wounded Lizard, so now we have type advantage again. what? Oh, that dude, I hate him. Which is funny, because I thought he looked different in this game. I remember him looking different. I don't know. I'm a little worried about trying to drop Widespread Ruin. Actually... No, I don't think he... Well, he does have Firewing Pegasus, so I might regret dropping that as choice, but oh well. Hey! Next turn, as long as he doesn't drop a monster with higher advantage than me, I win! Alright! Okay, nice! Let's get you out. And attack. Alright! I, the holder of the true light, I've lost to a human. Yes, you did. Cool. Not bad. Not bad at all. I just don't understand, though, the flaw in this game, now looking back at it years later. Like, there's 4 or 5 different kind of bosses for post-game story after you defeat Dark Knight. But it's randomized percentage according to everybody on Reddit or websites that talk about this game. And you can't auto-unlock the others after you defeat the previous one. It doesn't make sense to me. And like, it's kind of ridiculous how much of a secret character Merrick is, you know? Like, he's hinted on 2 counts. Your fight with Pandora, or however you say it. Actually, I'm gonna look it up again. Seeker and Pandora. Okay, got it right. So, in your fights against Seeker, the Rare Hunter, or the Ghoul, if you will, and Pandora, the Dark Magician alternative dude, you know, Merrick brainwashes them with the rod to talk to you after you beat them there 5 times and stuff. So it is a, you know, so it's kind of lame that, that they went with Dark Knight instead of Merrick being the in-game boss for the story aspect, especially when Merrick's even on the cover of the game. Like, boom, there he is, right behind YuGiOh. So yeah, it's kind of a complex game. It really truly is. I will actually be right back, because I'm going to stream for like 5 more minutes, but I wanted to do something cool before I end the stream. I don't know any songs right now. It's that artist. And boom! Whoops. I think I just chipped the tip of my guitar, bonking it on the wall. Oops. Ooh, that's never fun. But yeah, last Saturday I started talking to my dad again. Started spending time with him, and you know, I'm trying to practice the basics. I've only really memorized the basic 3 E, D, and A, and this is probably going to sound severely out of tune, and you probably can't even hear it, but well, actually, that sounded relatively speaking in tune, actually. I don't know. Probably needs to get tuned after this stream. Yeah, it sounds a little out of tune, but not majorly. But that was E, That was D, and here's A, I hope. Hmm. I think that was being picked up properly. I don't know. Hold on a second. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull up the tuner for this because, yeah, these so new guitar strings as of yesterday. The problem, though, is last Wednesday I was practicing for like 5 minutes, and well, I had a different tuner program, and yeah, I think it's auto tune. One second. Oop, hold on a second, 'cause I can't remember. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it sounded better, but okay. So yeah. What am you lying to me now? Okay, I think that's good enough for it. 'Cause I don't want to overtune. Because what's funny is Wednesday after practices for like 5 or 10 minutes, I overtuned it with a different tuner and something snapped. And so from Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, didn't play my guitar at all. Because I do not know everything about guitar maintenance and fixing stuff up. 1, 2, 3. Let's try it again. Come on, show me the magic. What? Okay, that'll do for now. Mm-hmm. Really? Good enough. Hey, good enough. Nope, that sounded wrong. Trying to get a little more centered, but it doesn't want to. I think that's good enough for E. I don't want to overtune it by accident and snap it again like I did Wednesday. But yeah, I think that's will do. And yeah, yeah. Yeah, and these are also brand new as of yesterday, and my dad said I'd have to tune it periodically because new strings, I gotta do that, but try to figure something more, because that was supposed to be an E chord, but I think I botched the E chord. Actually, so now I was like, trying to break them in. Still working on grip and stuff. Mm. Okay, that's E. And let's try D real quick. A couple times. Hmm. Oops. Hmm. I should probably do a test recording before I do another stream with trying to open or close with my guitar. I don't know. I do not know. I don't know. Some pitches are hitting and some aren't. But, yeah, I don't know how to play any songs right now. I'm trying to break in my fingers to try and make sure I can get the strength of holding the strings all day, build in the guitar strumming calluses, then get the speed of shifting to the 3 chords fast enough. So, this is the middle of July. I got set back 3 days because I snapped and broke something a little on my guitar. And I had to wait 3 days to meet up with my dad to help me fix it. So, it'll probably be, I don't know, late August, maybe early September before I actually know how to play a real song. So yeah, that was my Sunday afternoon live stream. I don't think I'll be doing Saturday streams though anymore. I've been a little preoccupied with stuff, especially like meeting up with my dad to learn some basic guitar skill. So I might do Saturday streams, maybe on summer occasions, but I'm not sure yet. But I definitely will try to do like Sunday afternoon streams and try to shoot for Wednesday afternoon streams. It all depends on my work schedule between now and the next 2 or 3 weeks. But I'm Rexmon of Rexmon Productions. Thank you again to anyone who watches these live or pre recorded. And here's to the future. I will see you again next time. Bye bye.